Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I am opening up, reviewing a jewelry pliers set. A company reached out to me, asked me if I would review it, and I said yes. I often make stitch markers and jewelry and other things with small jewelry pliers, and I'm always looking for a good quality set. So I was excited to try this out. I'm going to open the box up, show you what's inside, show you what it will look like when you open it. I have scored the side here so that it will be easier for me to open up, but I have not seen it as of yet. So first impressions and review as well. So here we go. Thank you card right on top. Gives you the support email. So I'm going to look at the tools in the kit. Clearly there's a stand for them all, which I love, and I will not lose them. So here is a scoring or a cutting plier. This one is a needle nose. I like the grips on them, very nice, good size. This one is a flat plier. One is getting in there type of plier. I'm sure there's a technical name for that. This one is one with the ridges on it. The other one was flat that I showed you. It's another cutting one, snipping and cutting. This one is flat and also needle nose. This one is a round one for curling and turning your wires. Nice board here to stand them all up. Beautiful. That is so convenient. I love that. So first off, one thing that I would like to say is I like the size of them. So when I am working with tools, often with the jewelry tools, they're too small for my hands and it actually hurts a lot to use them. These are a great size and the grips are very nice. The whole design of them is very, very quality. So I'm excited about that it will not hurt my hands. Second of all, like, what else would you need? I can't think of another one that I would need in this set at all. It's a complete set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different pliers in this set. And I'm going to use them. I have some charms here that I purchased that I wanted to put into jewelry type charm form with a lobster claw on them so that I could add them to a bracelet. So I'm gonna go grab all that and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I have my charms here on the right. I have my jewelry findings below them, and I'm gonna keep the pliers in sight so that you can see what I'm using, although I will probably tell you what I'm using when I'm using it. So typically when I make stitch markers, I usually use the earring, the lever back earrings. This is going to be different because I am going to attach my charms to a bracelet that is actually one of my designs, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But also, if you have chain, I will show you how to make a bracelet out of a chain. I mean, it's very easy, and these tools will help you do that way easier. So I'm going to start with the charms. I am going to put the jewelry findings on them, and then I will show you how to do a bracelet out of a basic chain that you can pretty much purchase like at Walmart or any crafting store. So let's get started on the charms. All right, so there are more pliers in the set than I usually have, so I think it's going to be easier for me to create stuff. I'm going to open this up, grab out what I need out of here. I'm going to use silver. Now when I do my jump rings, I use one plier to hold it, and then I use the other plier to open it up. I have never had this kind before, so I'm going to use this one to open them up. I think that's going to help me a lot. And the one that I usually use to hold it is a flat needle nose, so this one. Sometimes when you use the ones that have this one that has the ridges, it can sometimes score the jewelry. So I don't want to do that. So usually what I do is I'll hold with one hand, put the ring in there. Wherever the split is, I usually orientate that to the top. So I got to look around my camera here. So put that up towards the top. Okay, and then I will gently split it, and that gives me room to add the lobster claw and the charm. So I'm going to put my pair of scissors here on there, and then a lobster claw, and then I'm going to close it right back up. Just like that. Easy as that. One charm done. So I'm going to repeat that. When I get to the end here, I will show you what I do to make a bracelet out of a basic chain. So I will probably put some music on for you guys, and you can just watch. Well, that was fast and that was easy. Okay, so now if I was going to put it on a regular chain, I would cut the chain to the length that I need it, and then I would find something to attach to the end, preferably a larger lobster claw clasp or enclosure for, you know, whatever your preference is as far as bracelets go. And then I would take my chain, which I have right here. It's just a basic chain. You can buy these chains like anywhere. You can also use one that you already have and just cut it down. So it's just a basic chain. You would measure this to whatever size that you're looking to make, you know, if you're doing a certain person's size, you could do that. My wrist is 6.5 inches. So 8 gives me a lot of drape. So maybe I'll go with 7 inches, and then it's just hanging off. So I'm going to take my measure tape here, and I am going to lay the chain down 7 inches there, and then I'm going to cut it right here, and I'm going to use the tool to cut it. I'm going to use this one, but I could use the one that's pointed right there. Could use either or. So right about here. Just like that. And then the other one that is cut, I'm going to take off and throw that away because I don't want that. It's scored and it is a scratching hazard, and I don't want to get scratched. I have my length of chain. And then to make that into a bracelet, it's very, very easy. I'll put this one away because I'm not cutting anymore. I am going to take one of my rings from before, hold it with this one, just a needle nose flat plier, and then this one that is actually very helpful for getting in there. And I'm going to take the end and I'm going to put the bracelet in, the bracelet end link into that ring. Okay, I'm going to close it up. Now I'm going to go to the other end. I'm going to open up another one of these. Now I'm going to put the other end in, the last link in there, and then the lobster claw clasp, or whatever your end is that you want to use. Close that up. And then you have yourself a bracelet that you can attach charms to. So how I do that is I take each little lobster claw clasp here, open it up. You can either do it around the chain, or you can do it in the chain if it's large enough, or you can add more of the jump rings to it. So this is in one, and this is a little small. I don't think I'd like that on me. But if you want to add another jump ring for each charm that you have, or if you just want to put it around, you can do that as well. And then you have a charm bracelet, and then you pretty much put it on and you're good to go. Don't think I can do that in front of the camera, but I will do it over here on the side. And you have a bracelet with charms on it. I would probably opt to do the rings for each charm if I was going to wear it this way. However, I'm not, because I'm going to add these charms to a bracelet that I already have made. It's a tutorial on my channel. It's called the Stitch Marker Bracelet. It's a simple crochet design. You can use any yarn that you want, but the larger yarn that you use, the larger your bracelet's going to be. The one that I'm going to show you is sock yarn. And I made this quite a while back when I did the tutorial, actually. So my jewelry clasp at the end here is magnetic. And I think I picked them up at either Michael's or Joann or Hobby Lobby. And how I add charms to this, I had other charms on this one. And I just go to each bump out there and I add a charm. And I usually space them so that they're not too jingly, you know, clang-clangy, if you will. So they don't make too much noise, just like that. This would be a great gift for a crafter that you know is always needing stitch markers. That is why I created this, because it gives you a functional piece of jewelry that is also practical. I usually go every other one and then put charms on the opposite side. So I'll turn it and then I'll put charms on this side in between where I didn't have them. I have one here and one here, so I'll put it somewhere in between the two. Guess I could go right there. And then it evens it out. And they don't, I mean, you can make them jingle if you want to. That's a choice too, but I'm pretty low key in my everyday life, so. One more. I typically don't like to put them near this because it tends to grab on your clothes, but I have 7 here, so I need to add it. Just like that. Super cute. That would make a great gift for somebody. You could personalize the charms. If they love animals, you could do animal charms. You could do their children's birthstones, their grandchildren's birthstones. You could do their hobbies. You could do their interests. You could do their favorite. I know at Hobby Lobby they have like fairy tale charms. They're so cool. Disney charms, whatever charms that you can think of. This bracelet will accommodate any of them because you add whatever you want to attach to it, like I just did. So, and then they have their stitch markers wherever they go, or they just have a really cool charm bracelet. So I will link my tutorial below for you to check out if you're interested in that. Very simple, takes a very minute amount of yarn. So what do I think of the jewelry pliers? I think they're awesome. I mean, I like them mostly because of their size. My hands didn't hurt at all doing that, and typically they get pretty sore when I'm working with jewelry or stitch markers. I can only do so many and then I'm done because it hurts. This is a great hand size for me. I think it would be great for anyone. It's just a really good universal size for people. There are so many options here as well. I didn't show you how to bend wire, but I sure can. I'll pull in a piece of wire here so you can see that one. That's this one. That's how I make stitch marker ends if I don't have them. This one is a cutting tool. Like I said, you could use that like I did to do the bracelet. This is another needle nose plier to give you more length as far as that goes, and then this is a regular plier. So let me grab jewelry finding and show you how the round one works, how I use it anyway. So you'll often see jewelry findings for beads and crafting that are long pieces of wire. So long pieces of wire can be manipulated and changed into whatever purpose you want them for. One of my purposes that I use mine for is, let's say I have a bead and I don't really know, I don't have anything to hold it up underneath. This is the style that I would use. Then I would put the bead on it, Once the bead is on it, then I need an end so that I can attach a jump ring to it, right? So I will take a plier like this, a round plier. The smaller you get to the end, the smaller your circle is going to be. The more you go out, the more larger your circle will be. So just starting here, I would turn it and keep turning it, bending it around there. And you can see I'm creating a circle. Now you can go more, and you can wrap that around, and you can do it as many times as you want. I typically go one and then a little bit. And then you have something to attach a jump ring to. That is what these types of pliers are for. So I like the plier set. I think it is a great value. I will link it below to their Amazon shop. That is where it is from. Go check it out. If you make stitch markers or jewelry, if you have any use for pliers whatsoever, whether it's jewelry or not, if you use pliers for small work that you do, all of this would work. All of these would work for you. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate you. If I get time, I'll make another set of these stitch markers up and I will throw them in my shop. I'll link my shop below as well. This is a sewing set that I got, and I think they're adorable. If you watch my channel, you know I've been sewing a ton lately, so super cute. Love the glasses. Those are my favorite. So cute. And the huge needle. You could almost use that for weaving in your ends in crochet and knitting. Anyway, take care, guys. I appreciate you. Until next time, bye.